What's up, squad? It's KG, and I'm super excited about this quick workout we've got for you today. 10 minutes, but you are definitely going to feel it. We're focusing on glutes, and we've got a little bit of an intro to high-intensity training. I brought in my guy, Jonah, to work out with us today.
Let's go.
He's a yogi, but he also knows how important glute strength is to really elevate your performance. And yes, I say elevate your performance, but we're also gonna elevate your glutes. So we're gonna look good, we're gonna feel good, and we're gonna move good. So how are we gonna do that today? We're gonna start with a quick glute activation that's gonna open our hips up, and then we're rolling straight into a circuit. 5 exercises, 2 rounds. The duration's gonna shift slightly in that second round, and the drills will develop up a little bit. But we're gonna be with you every single rep of the way. So let's go ahead, come straight down to the ground. We're gonna start in a fire hydrant position. So hands sit underneath those shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Find a little zip in of the core, up and in towards you, and a micro rep of those elbows. Super active frame to start. Left leg's gonna have a 90-degree bend as we open and sweep directly to the side and draw back in. So from this position, I want you to feel that left glute starting to work. If you're like, KG, what is a glute? Yeah, I'm talking to you about your butt. Okay, so I want you to feel it slightly on the side. You're keeping the right side of your body very steady. In 5 seconds, we're gonna lower your right forearm to the ground. In 3, leg movement stays exactly the same. In 2, and 1. Right forearm comes down. We keep that same opening of the hip, and now you can feel how this works at a different level. Again, keeping the right side of the body super steady. You want to start to feel a little fire burning in that left glute. And the good news is we're going to do exactly the same thing on the right, popping back up to our palms in 3, quick transition in 2, and 1. Hand comes back down, right side opens up. So keeping that same shape the entire time, leading out with the knee. And it's pretty quick to feel which your dominant glute is when you're in these drills. And hey, that information is important. And don't worry, you're not alone. My right side, much stronger than my left. Here we go, left forearm's coming down in 2, and 1. Open it up. Good. So try and keep that eye gaze neutral so you're not straining your neck. You've got another 5. We're gonna roll over onto our back, coming up in 3, kicking into that circuit in 2, and 1. Lovely, hips open.
Ooh, I'm feeling good.
Your hips are always open, yogis, you know? All right, we're gonna roll over onto our back. First exercise, these rounds are 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds to rest. So you're gonna lie down, fingertips reach through those heels. Just roll up with me into this glute bridge hold position so we can set your range. I want a straight line from knee to hip coming all the way down. So I don't wanna see a rainbow underneath your back. You'll articulate through your spine to tap down and then drive all the way up. Should we try it together? 40 seconds, let's go. So the main thing with the glute bridge is sometimes reducing our range to really enhance the control. Imagine there's a squishy ball in between your knees. That's gonna help you activate a little more inner thigh. And then if you really wanna feel that work straight at the top of the hamstring, right at the base of your glutes, think about a pullback through your heels, driving straight in towards your midline. That's it, you guys are looking super strong. We should be feeling those glutes, functional glutes. Such a phenomenal thing to do for your body, okay? It's also gonna help protect your lower back a lot. Here we go, you've got 8 seconds left. We're gonna pop up onto our feet in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, I love that, really helps unlock the lower back. Okay, active bounce with Jonah while I show you your next exercise. We're coming into a mod drop squat. So feet will stay nice and wide, you stay in your bounce, and we're gonna tap one hand down at a time and switch. Knees tracking out over those toes. Let's try together in 2 and 1. So mod drop squat, really teaching us how to control our squat in a safe position. Knees tracking nice and wide, chest stays lifted. You're gonna feel those inner thighs, you're gonna feel those glutes. Here we go. All right, you guys are looking a little too confident right there, so let's add some extra challenge for you. We're gonna start to come up onto the toes at the top of that move. So heels will plant as you squat down, up on the toes at the top. Gorgeous. Okay, keep that chest up. You can keep smiling for now. Okay, maybe not when I start to bring in some burpees. What?
Oh no.
Plot twist, 3. You got 2 and 1. Shake that out, back into that nice little bounce. We're coming into a lunge position, okay? Reverse lunges. Now, all lunges look different. So today, we're focusing on going nice and slow. So we're gonna shift our weight back, lower the back knee down underneath the hip, step back through center, and change to the other side. Let's run it together. 40 seconds, let's go. So back leg steps back, knee coming down underneath the hip, front knee stacks over front ankle. Now, all lunges look different. Jonah's used to yoga lunges, right? Where that back knee is actually usually straight. So just know each time when you come into a lunge, you need to pace through it a little slower to really set that intention of how you want to move. I like to think about keeping that torso nice and upright, almost like someone was coming and giving me a little touch on my shoulders to shift me back. Gorgeous, 10 seconds. Really push through that front foot to come all the way up. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight back into that active bounce, okay? So keeping that energy up as we go through. If you know anything about me, you know I love a burpee. So we're gonna teach you a burpee foundation right now. You can practice the setup with me or stay bouncing with Jonah. You'll start from a squat position, coming down, stepping 1 foot back at a time, stepping in, and a big reach. Let's try it together. Here we go. Squat down, place your hands, step back, step in, and reach. Let's go. So usually where we go wrong with a burpee is we don't give our hips enough space. So that's why we're using our hands as a frame for the feet to come outside and then stepping back through and in. You can see Jonah's got amazing mobility in his hips from all that yoga. Right? Stretching and mobility counts, right? So if you can't quite step the hands comfortably, the feet outside the hands, that's okay. We can practice. You've got 5.
Or they just come to yoga class.
That's 2, 2, and 1. Back into that light bounce. Okay, last drill in our circuit.
Let's finish strong.
Intro to fast feet. This one's gonna be fun. So she always says. It's usually a lie. Okay, so we're gonna find a slight hinge from the hips. Try with me now. We're gonna step 1 foot out at a time and then step them in. Out, out, in, in. Let's go, 40 seconds. Okay, now you've got that pattern, which is the most important. You can start to bring a little more pace. Okay, we're gonna start to gear you up a little bit faster over the next 25 seconds. Good. You guys are looking cute. All right, now if you want to feel more in the glutes, I want you to sit a little lower. You'll feel your core start to activate. You're welcome. We love to multitask, get everything involved. Okay, you got 12 seconds left. Speed it up a little more. Let's go.
Woo.
You got a bit of a recovery coming up in 5, 4, all the way through. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Good news.
Let's go.
Round 1 done.
Feeling good.
Better news. Second round, the working duration's a little shorter. We got 30 seconds to work, 10 seconds to rest, and we're gonna level up on those drills because you're ready for it. Come down to the ground. We've got an explosive glute bridge this time. So exactly the same setup as our first round, but we're gonna fire up with intention and then a little slower control down. Let's go. So once we start to move with a little more force on the way up, we still wanna make sure that we're keeping that shape. So I still wanna see that straight line from your knees down to your hips and not that rainbow under your back. Big push. Okay, now imagine there was a barbell across your hips and you're really pushing up against some weight. Good, keep imagining that squeeze of the ball between your knees. You got it, you got 5, 4. You should be feeling a little barbecue on those glutes right now. You got 2 and 1. Here we go, up on those feet. Quick recovery, so watch me, drop squat. We're now gonna drop center onto the toes in the middle. That's why we practice that. And here we go, 30 seconds. So you can go a little slower and find your confidence in the move and then start to speed it up for the second half of your working block. If you're ready to go right now, let's start to push. You know that's where I like to live. Here we go. Good. Keeping that chest lifted as you touch down. Knees tracking nice and wide. 10 seconds. I dare you to go a little faster. That's not your fast. I dare you to go a little faster than that. There it is. Let's work it. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake it out. Back to that reverse lunge. Nothing changed here, just you. A little more confident, so a little more speed. Here we go. Plant that right foot forward. We'll step back with our left to start. Reverse lunge, drop it down, step through and change. I love to lunge. I think it's one of the most beautiful things we can do for lower body strength, but also you've got that stability challenge, right? And stability is never given to us. We constantly have to work at it. And it's something that's gonna help us really continue to perform with grace. Here we go. You got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Okay, that one was a little more chill for you because we got those burpees coming.
Yeah.
You have the option to add in a jump at the top of your mod burpee. All right, should we do it?
Let's do it.
I know Jonah's gonna take that option.
show you guys
Peer
that
pressure,
jump.
let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Squat down, step it back, step it in, optional jump. Now that's just a choice, okay? You can definitely stay with that reach and try and speed up the drill while still keeping all your range.
Whew.
You know, burpees can be fun if you really give them a chance, right?
It's really
we
a
usually love,
full body movement.
we like to talk trash about them, but they're a great time. Here we go. 7,
Respect the burpee.
6, 5. You know you're a real sicko when you smile in burpees. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out.
Whew.
Sad news. We have one last drill.
Kirsty, you're killing it.
And let's make it a 30-second sprint, shall we?
Let's do
Fast
it.
feet. You know the pattern. Now let's bring the pace. 3, 2, 1. Out and in. Let's run it. Oh, okay, okay.
Happy
So
feet.
if you've got lines on the floor at home, I love to use those to make it a little bit more like a game. Now let's get a little more athletic and dynamic. Sit lower, chest lifted, core engaged. Speed. Come on, push. 10 seconds. Try beat us, let's go. Come on, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Phew.
I don't know, I kind of feel like we should run it one more time.
Yeah?
Just kidding, sadly. Guys, cool down. Heart rate's up.
Heart rate's up.
More importantly, energy's up, right? It shows you how effective and mood boosting 10 minutes can be. Let's take a quick stretch. We've spoken a little about stability, so we're gonna practice a little bit more now in our stretch. Right foot's grounded, grab your left foot, pick it up for a nice quad stretch. Try and line those knees up. Good, breathe into your stability here. Team, phenomenal effort. Never underestimate, okay? Micro efforts always build up to macro results. 10 minutes counts. Let's change side. 10 minutes counts, right? We talk about time, investing time in ourselves, sometimes shedding our ego around how much time we need. And if you enjoyed the workout today, you can definitely find more of these and gear up into different levels of intensity with me throughout Nike Training Club. If you need some yoga, this guy's got you covered. A
Gotcha.
perfect pairing. Team, congratulations. That was a fun workout. We hit it together, and we'll see you in your next one.